落ちるところに最初にちょっとちっちゃいのを入れるんですよ。はい。で残った下がりが降りるところが大きく炭になるように。はい。なんか普通に入れてるように見えるんですけど、結構考えてはやってます。なるほど。はい。
彼みたいな宗太さんは本当にありがたいですよ。何を言わずでもこう思っちょることが分かるというか、本当にありがたいですよ。
Tatara iron making requires everyone to work together. That's very clear when it comes to preparing the furnace bed. Synchronizing their strength and voices, they take 3 days to complete it. Naturally, everyone is involved in building the furnace. As we focused on the 4 aspiring murage, Miura had something to tell us.
村家がおらんとたたらはできんです。だけど村家だけが頑張ってもこれまたたたらはできんのですわ。ここに集まっちゃう全ての人が本当一生懸命やってこの成果だと私は思っちゃいます。
Late in the evening of the second day, the back and forth battle with the furnace continues. If things go well, on the 3rd day, the kera lump of iron should form and grow right up to the level where the furnace walls collapse.
はい、今状況どんな状況ですか？
そうですね、今ね、いまいちちょっとトラブルが発生してますんでね、それをとりあえずですね、修復させてます。でもそこの四つ遊具もあそこからホセが持って勢いよく上に出ないといかないけど、トラブルが多すぎますよね、状況が。
The flames coming out of the Yujiana are weak. It's possible that the air inside the furnace isn't flowing properly. In order to produce the highest quality tamahagane, Kihara has devoted himself to his craft. He probably feels frustrated with his apprentices. Horio has been away from the furnace, so he doesn't know what's going on. That's why a murage should always be present for all 3 days and nights. In the meantime, Miura has stayed up all night with the furnace.
皆さんお疲れ様です。あ、俺です。なんか木原さんは今状況があんまり良くないとおっしゃってますが。
そうですか？そうはないと思います。
The team's tenacity through the night has brought the furnace under control. Miura thinks it's a temporary problem. Later, Kurotaki notices a change in the flames.
だんだんあの辺がちょっとですからよく見ていただいて。
The flames shooting out over the edge of the furnace are a sign that the situation has improved. Miura has finished his stint as murage just as the furnace has been stabilized. The mud on his clothes and burns on his skin testify to his struggle. Meanwhile, how is the swordsmith Mikami at the back of the furnace faring? He has started using the scale. Mikami is 66. On day 3, he's taken a rest, but the work has to be taxing. his strength sapped by the flames, his body must be screaming for relief.
三上さん、顔やけどだいぶされてるんですか？まあタイプが柔らかいタイプだからたくさん仕事してるみたいに見えて得じゃないですか。
Tanaka Fuminori, who's in charge of loading the charcoal at the front, decides to forego his break and rushes in to help at the back. It seems the kera has gotten bigger and blocked the Yujiana.
あんまりやりすぎると釜が壊れちゃいけないです。まだ本番やらにゃ。
They don't have any digital instruments to assess the situation inside the furnace, or power tools to help them work more efficiently. Using only primitive tools, they rely on their physical strength to probe inside the furnace. The 12 tatara craftsmen carry out the entire production process by hand. There are no shortcuts, but that seems to make them enjoy the whole operation even more.
ちょっと待って、もう一回だけ斜め上に見て。
Without assistance from technology, they use their bodies as sensors to pick up small details and make discoveries. This way of working calls to mind the essence of Japanese craftsmanship, with its reputation for excellence and dedication. It's early in the morning on the fourth and final day. They've finished shoveling in the iron sand for 3 days and nights and are now ready to retrieve the kera. Has it formed successfully at the invisible bottom of the furnace?
Yo, 6時から釜こしに入ります。非常に危険ですからね。絶対に火傷には特に注意してですね。
The process begins. For them, every time is different. The tatara furnaces they build may be destroyed, but through that process, the know-how will remain to be passed down to the next generation. The heat from the huge amount of burning charcoal is released in a flash, in a blast that reaches hundreds of degrees. Beneath that inferno of charcoal, the kera has appeared.
形状はいいと思います。はい。
どういうところ？
もうこう横に侵食よくケラが育ってますんで。で、ほぼ平らなんで。
The kera weighs about 3 tons. After it cools, they'll break it apart to remove the tamahagane. How much of it will be the glittering silver kind that they want? Will the results be as disastrous as last year's? Kihara has produced tamahagane over 160 times. Consequently, his standards are very high.
いまいちというところですね。あまりいいキャラになってないですね。
じゃあ去年と比べるとどっちの方が、
大体ほぼ同じようなキャラではないかと見てますね。
The moment has arrived. Time to crack open the kera. Everyone looks tense. Have they heard Murage Kihara's prediction? If the result is poor for the second straight year, the impact on Japanese sword making will be huge. First, they will split open the section that Horio and the front team were in charge of.
一級の絵が取れますね。
ここ見てございましょう、この光り具合を。光り具合びっちりですよね。
表ですけど。裏じゃなくて。
The sense of relief is palpable.
狙い通りです。狙い通りです。
狙い通り。
狙い通りです。この鋼なら去年よりはいいと。まあ目的通りいったかなと。
なるほど。これさんちょっと一時期くじけかけてた時もあった。
そう2日目がちょっと苦労したんですよ。その辺がまあ心配しておったんですけど、まあこれを見てちょっとほっとしてます。
よかったですね。
What about the back? The section the theorist Sato and the swordsmith Mikami were responsible for. It's a lot better than last year, but there's a black layer sandwiched between the silver sections.
これは操業中に不調を起こしたところで素ですね。操業中にこう何回もこう良くなっては悪くなってを繰り返しとったんで、あんまりいいもんではないだろうなとは思っとったんですけど、悔しいですね。もっと本当はバチッといいケラを吹きたかったですけど。もうまだまだ頑張らんといけんですね。
Kihara had low expectations. What does he make of this year's results?
いかがですか、キャラご覧になって。
はい、いや結構いいでしょう。もうそうです。鋼の品質自体は非常にいいですね。はい。整ってますけども、あとは問題は一級品のぶどまりがね、いくらあるかということが一つの評価の基準になりますからね。それは結構収量取れると思いますね。
結構取れる。
取れますね。
This year's operation allowed Kihara to see how much his apprentices have grown. Mikami went back to making swords. Using the tamahagane that he himself produced, he's reproducing a famous type of sword made 800 years ago.
いかに安定した素材を手に入れて安定した仕事をしていくか。だって世界で一箇所しか規模のたたらはないわけですから、自分でも体の続く限りはお手伝いできたらいいなとは思ってます。
And then there is the Murage, Kihara Akira. Along with Miura and Horio, he's working at an event where people can experience using a mini tatara. They want to expose